Good evening, Los Santos. My name is Paddy Lambay, your favorite half-serious, half-drunken, fully underpaid actor. Tonight, we've got a show. Boys, oh boys, we're not talking about the union this week, all right? We're not talking about no nonsense. We're talking about hard-hitting, real-life journalism that's hitting the streets faster and harder than you can possibly imagine. As we got a show full of lizards, lockpicks, poker chips, precious jewels, and one very aggressive white car. Let's dive right in. In the dark shadows of Los Santos parking lots, an ancient scourge slithers once more. Not rats, it's not raccoons, and it's not even that guy who sells the discount sushi out of his trunk. I'm talking about the return of the lot lizards. That's right, like twisted metal, the transport trucks have been rolling hard throughout the city, and where there are truckers, there are lizards, drooling and craving and looking for that sweet, sweet companionship. Whether this is good for the city or a sign of the nearby apocalypse, it remains unclear, but hey, at least the truckers are getting satisfied. Watch your back out there, Los Santos. And speaking of watching our backs, well, it has been an eventful week here at Weasel News as we have been infiltrated. Ladies and gentlemen, it finally happened. We have been breached. This past weekend, while I was across town chasing down an anonymous tip about a killer self-driving ice cream truck, which, by the way, turned out to have just been a ruse to lure me out of the building, our beloved Weasel News headquarters was broken into. The locks smashed. The servers definitely tampered with. The free coffee pods tragically untouched. I can't give those away, boys. Let alone have someone steal them. Now, while the culprits didn't manage to uncover our top secret stories, they did make away with my trusty favorite pen. And I want you to know that whoever you are, I have a very particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. And also skills that involve drinking boxed wine and yelling into microphones. Watch your back, because I'm coming. In other breaking news, yours truly was viciously rear-ended by none other than a mysterious white car with the plate number 6868GHHB. That's right, folks. The glamorous life of a Los Santos news anchor means sometimes you're chasing the scoops, and sometimes the sedan scoops you. The driver, he's gone. The car is dented. My back, well, that's still faking injuries for sympathy drinks. If you're out there, 6868GHHB, I will remind you, I have a very specific set of skills. I will find you. And when I do, I'll be charging you not just for the bumper, but for emotional damages and for the 3 therapy sessions you had me take with Dr. Kiflam. I'll never get those back. Kiflam.
Citizens of Los Santos, this is Anarchy 69. We come to you not for fame, not for power, but for truth. Behind the flashing lights and the polished towers that allures corruption, Cerberus Corporation has wrapped its claws in and around our city. They say prosperity while dealing in tyranny. They speak of order while feeding on chaos. You are not free. You are being controlled. Anarchy 69 will not stay silent. We will not be bought, and we will not stop. This is your wake-up call, Los Santos. The veil has been lifted. Cerberus, you're going to be exposed. We are Anarchy 69, and we are the truth.
In happier news, though, this past week at Tanner's Tap House, poker night was in full swing. $10,000 buy-ins, $1,000 seat fee, and enough cigars and food and booze to choke a horse. I joined my good pal Buster Watson up there on some reconnaissance. We were investigating, hearing about this brand new breaking story and wanting to see a little bit more for ourselves. And after some questionable bluffing and one lucky river card, I walked away with 27 grand. Not too shabby. That's right, baby. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Keep your ears to the ground, Aunt Bertie, because rumor has it Tanner's wants to make this a regular thing. Up there in Paleto Bay, Tanner's Tap House, boys, is great news for gamblers, bad news for anyone who thought they'd pay rent this month. We move on to our co-headline of the evening, as the Evangelico is celebrating its 23rd robbery. Once again, Los Santos' most cursed jewelry store was robbed. Yes, Evangelico's was hit for the 23rd time. At this point, it's less a jewelry store and more a revolving door with glass cases. We were on our way to interview Wolf and Wrench's Employee of the Week. A man so rock hard at fixing cars he might actually be part carburetor. When chaos absolutely erupted, our van mysteriously flipped over upside down for 20 minutes, followed by the ba-de-doop, as we got an alert that the Evangelico's store was being robbed again. We turned her around as fast as we could. We got that baby back on our wheels and we sprinted to Rockford Hills. And bam, face to face, we get another robbery. Criminals had slipped away, unfortunately, but we did speak with the hostages who gave us some insight. Apparently, the scariest part wasn't the guns. It was realizing that they were being robbed by amateurs who couldn't even pronounce Evangelico and then getting approached by 4 members of Weasel News and a camera shoved in their face. Let's see what happened. Over to you, Shoshana.
Officer, come up here.
All right, roll tide.
Hello, officer. What's your name?
Lester Dick.
Hi, Lester Dick. What was your account tonight?
Count?
Yeah, what's your account of events? What
Oh,
happened? How are you
account.
feeling?
Yeah, them little goddamn people came into this goddamn Angelico like they do every motherfucking day. They
Mhm.
came inside, they got 2 hostages. They were holding like guns and shit. They said that our outfits look stupid, but it's casual Friday, so we can wear casual outfits. And they didn't like that, but that's okay though.
That makes sense. I also love Fridays. Wait, now, would you say that that is MAC Black #1 lipstick, or what brand do you use?
Oh, I'm not sure what this goddamn is. I just kind of borrow it from the locker rooms.
Oh,
it's like
I've heard of
black
like
lipstick.
ringworm in locker rooms. That's kind of crazy, sir.
Did you say
Yeah.
ringworm?
Ringworm. Yep.
That is crazy.
And
Never
Hep
going into a
C.
locker room ever again.
Thank you,
Thank
officer.
you very much. I gotta
Stay
go.
safe out there.
Y'all have a good one.
You're really tall on them heels.
Thank you. I really like to see over my interviewees. You know.
Yeah, you look
Now, what's
about
your names?
8 foot tall.
Thank you. Now, what are our
My
names,
name?
fellas? Yeah.
Do I have to share it?
You don't? No. We can
Oh,
go
no
off of
comment.
a nickname. Yeah. Greg
I
and
prefer
Greg.
to go. I prefer to go by Gary.
Gary? Oh, I like Gary. That's a little bit exotic.
Mm. Do your arms not hurt over there, holding it up?
Yeah,
She
man, I'm
looks like
actually
she's
really weak.
struggling.
Yeah,
She
I'm
look at the
struggling,
sweat pits. So,
Yeah.
how does it feel being the 24th victim here at the jewelry store?
24?
I mean, do you
Yeah.
want the honest? Do you want the honest truth?
Absolutely. Are you sweating through those britches right now?
I mean, I was looked after me. I mean, I got a ride over here in a nice car. I got taken inside, and I think the more thing that I was most traumatized about was when I had to take my shoes off and show them my feet.
Oh. And why did they want to see your feet? Were you hiding some jewels in there?
Nah, one of the guys had a foot fetish.
Would you say that they're grippy?
What, my toes?
Yep.
I don't know. I can't really say I've ever tested the grip strength of my toes.
Oh my
Okay,
god, do you
onto
wanna
the
do it
beef
now?
and bones. Do you shave your big toe? Do you think maybe that's why he was perchance interest peaked?
No, I don't think so. I don't shave my toes, but he just wanted to look at my feet.
Interesting. I definitely need to shave my toe at least once a week.
What
Now,
are we-
what would you say
what are we
is the
talking about
most?
here?
Shh,
We're talking
I'm
about toes.
interviewing. Now, what would you say is the most traumatizing event of tonight?
Him trying to get to my feet.
That makes
Actually,
sense.
actually, no. That is a lie. That is an absolute lie. That police officer said he liked me, and then he decided to change from liked me to liked my outfit. I feel like I got friend zoned.
And in the main event for this evening, an historic first for Los Santos, as the city has handed down its very first capital punishment sentence since I've moved in. That's right, the death penalty is officially on the table. Weasel News, tragically, was not able to be there in person, primarily because I got lost looking for the courthouse bathrooms. But the reports are saying that the ruling is in and the defendant has been sentenced, with an execution date still to be determined. We'll be working hard to get exclusive interviews with the judge and maybe even the prisoner to hear their last words before Los Santos finally says, lights out, baby. Or maybe it already happened and I'm showing up late to that one too. Either way, riveting journalism, folks. With that said, that is our show for today. Short, sweet, and simple. From lizards lurking in the parking lots to break-ins at our beloved newsroom to a white car that ruined my insurance premium. Los Santos, never change. I'm Paddy Lambay, and remember, if you see me at Tanner's Poker Night, fold. And if you see me at Evangelico's, duck. And if you see me driving, good luck, buddy. Good night, Los Santos. And stay weird.
If we speak to the officers, I might ask them Mosley's question again. Oh my god.
That was a real scream. Oh my god. No! Oh shit. Oh shit.